Hey, Canucks fans, it is Canucks game day. It is going to be a sellout. It is going to be a lot of fun. Let's break it down right now. I am Canuck Clay, and this is my Canucks take on one take. It's Clay's Canucks commentary for Saturday, February the 19th. If you're new, here's what you should do. Hit the subscribe button now for daily Canucks insight that's positive, timely, and trustworthy. Before I get going and preview this game, don't forget, because today's Saturday, tomorrow's Sunday, that means tomorrow is my Ask Me Anything, my weekly Ask Me Anything. So head over to my community tab right after this video and leave a question for me that I can answer in tomorrow's Ask Me Anything vlog. Okay, I'm excited. I'm excited for so many reasons. Tonight, it's going to be the first time that they're going to be at full capacity since December the 14th. That was the last time, December 14th, the Canucks beat Columbus. Then they had a bunch of games postponed, and then 7 games, I think. And then they've played 6 since then, but all at 50% capacity. So yes, this is the first full capacity game in over 2 months. I'm excited. I'm bringing my lovely wife, Gail. It's her first public outing, her first foray out into the public since her surgery a week and a half ago. So we'll probably leave about 8 hours early to make sure that she has enough time to, no, in all seriousness, it should be fun. I'm looking forward to treating her, and courtesy of Jason Lim and Van City Experts, and I'll thank them again later in the video. So yeah, it's gonna be a great game. I know there a few of you are gonna be there. You've already reached out to me, and the reason why this game is so important is if the Canucks want to keep their slim playoff chances alive, this is a team that they absolutely have to beat, because Anaheim is only 3 points ahead of the Canucks in the standings with the game in Canucks have the game in hand actually. So the Canucks could climb to within 1 point of Anaheim and still have that game in hand. So all else being equal, they could be actually ahead of them. Now, of course, you still have to worry about the LA's, Dallas's, Winnipeg's, and San Jose's of the world. That's who the Canucks are battling with for that final wild card spot. But as of today, they are only 5 points out of that wild card spot, and teams have at least 2 or 3 games in hand, no more than 3. Canucks actually have a game in hand on Anaheim. So, you know, you have to kind of use a discerning eye when you're looking at the standings. But as long as the Canucks keep winning, as long as the Canucks keep ahead of that 6-7 points percentage pace that I've always been talking about, then they have a shot. They have a legitimate shot. So tonight, I think it's gonna be awesome. Like I said, full capacity for the first time in over 2 months. A team that we are battling with for a playoff position. And Bruce Boudreau even said it today in his pregame media that he expects it to be like a playoff type atmosphere. So I can't wait. I can't wait to be there. Even though I'll be watching from up above, but I'll be stuffing my face with food as well. Right away, I'll give my score prediction. First time back in the arena for a full crowd. I'm there with Gail. I'm in a good mood. 4-2 Canucks. You didn't think I'd say anything else, right? 4-2 Vancouver. And Elias Pettersson is going to continue his hot streak. He will score the first Canucks goal. Give me your score prediction and your Canucks goal score in the comments down below. With respect to the lineup the Canucks are going with, they're going with the same lineup that for the first time since Boudreau's been here, the identical lineup for 2 consecutive games. So that means Demko will start. On D, you have Hughes and Shen, OEL and Myers, and then Burrows with Hamonic. That means Hunt is the healthy scratch there on the blue line, and Tucker Pullman still coming back. And up front, at least the way they will start. Now remember, they kind of switch these up halfway through the game, but actually, now that I think about it, I don't know what the line combinations are going to be for sure. I just know the 12 forwards that are going to be playing. But last game, they started with Horvat, Miller, and Besser. I think that's going to stay the same. Your fourth line is Lammikko, Mott, and Highmore reunited. I think that's going to stay the same. Where I think it's going to be interesting is the 2 middle lines. They started last game with Pettersson between Höglander and Podkolzin, and then Dickinson between Pearson and Garland. But they ended up swapping Pettersson and Dickinson to get Pettersson more looks on offense, more even defensively responsible players too. So more experienced players. So then they ended up that game with Pettersson between Pearson and Garland, and then Dickinson between the 2 young guys of Höglander and Podkolzin. So if I was to guess, I think that's the way they're going to start tonight, is Pettersson between Pearson and Garland, and then Dickinson between Podkolzin and Höglander. Of course, I could have Dickinson and Pettersson mixed up. Doesn't matter, as long as we know that all those guys are playing tonight, and that's how they're going to line up. One thing I want to talk about really quickly is because the Canucks have played 50 games, and it's a perfect time to take a quick look at how they played under Travis Green, because Travis Green coached for 25 games before getting fired. And then Bruce Boudreau, therefore, has coached for 25 games since replacing Travis Green. And you guys, the stats are mind-boggling, the difference. So I'll kind of do it side by side so you guys know. So remember, the first 25 games were under Travis Green. The next 25 were under Bruce Boudreau. First 25, record was 8-15-2 for 18 points. 8-15-2. 18 points out of 50. That's 360 points percentage. Under Boudreau, 15-6-4 for 34 points. Therefore, 68 points percentage, 680. So again, 18 points versus 34. 8-15-2 versus 15-6-4. So naturally, you think all the stats are better in the second half of the next 25 under Boudreau, and of course, you would be right. Goals for under Green, 2.40. Under Boudreau, 2.84, an increase of 0.44. Goals against, 3.2. Yikes, under Green. 2.36 under Boudreau. Almost a one full goal difference since Bruce Boudreau has come in. Power play, 17.4 under Green. 21.1 under Boudreau, so an increase of 3.5%. Penalty kill, this is the ugly one, 64.6 under Green. 75.8 under Boudreau. Still not great, but an increase of 11.2%. And then you add all that up. When Travis Green got fired, the Canucks were the second worst team in the entire Western Conference. The second worst team out of all 16 teams. In the next 25, the Canucks have been the second best team, not in the entire conference, but the second best team in the Pacific Division, which is pretty cool. So to go from the second worst team in the entire conference to the second best team in the division, probably in the top 4 or 5 in the entire conference, what a turnaround. And that's why the Canucks still have hopes of making the playoffs. They have 52 points in those 50 games. If we want to get to 94, so that's 42 points in the next final 32. 42 points means you have to go 20, 10, and 2. So 20 wins, 10 losses in regulation, then 2 extra overtime losses. So you have to win just under 2/3 of the games going forward. Is it doable? We'll see. It's not impossible when you lay it out like that. If they win every week, as Bruce Boudreau said, they will wind up 11 or 12 games over 500, and that gets you your 94 points. So it's going to be close, but it all starts tonight with a massive matchup against Trevor Zegras, Troy Terry, Ryan Getzlav, John Gibson, and the Anaheim Ducks. Once again, I will be there with my lovely wife Gail in the Encore Suite. Going to enjoy some good food and drink and enjoy hopefully a 4-2 Canucks win with Elias Pettersson scoring the first Canucks goal. So don't forget, give me your predictions down below. Go to my community tab to leave a question for my Ask Me Anything for tomorrow. And as well, don't forget Franchise and Up. We have our Zoom chat tomorrow night at 8:30. I'll send out the link tomorrow morning. And then my regular live stream for everyone at 10 p.m. tomorrow. So it's going to be a busy day tomorrow night. And I look forward to hopefully talking about a Canucks win in all of those meetings. Okay, friends, I want to give a shout out to my sponsors, Perform and Transform, personal training and weight loss. Sign up now for a free 7-day trial. Use the link in my video descriptions. And to Van City Experts Real Estate Group, contact Jason Lim and his team for all of your real estate needs. Thank you to legendary Lucas Gates, legendary Justin Credible, legendary Andrew Chang, hero member nucksfan number 29, Hall of Fame members Jens95, simalexander, Chris Seifert, Adam Broomfield, Shannon Hollingworth, HSM Fangirl Gaming, Smooth Groove, Funk You, and Carol Bovenlander. Thank you for your support as always. And thanks to the support of all members of all levels. You are listed in my video descriptions. If you want to become a member of the CCC Crew, press the join button underneath this or in my videos or the memberships tab on my YouTube channel. Subscribe, like this video, become a member, upgrade, and leave a comment down below. Score prediction, first Canucks goal scorer, and leave me a question for tomorrow's Ask Me Anything on my community tab. My friends, have a great day. Stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and take care of each other, and enjoy tonight's Canucks game. God bless, and go Canucks go.